No one came to save you. A story about strength, loneliness, and discovering your own power. There was once a young woman named Lena. She was kind, smart, and full of dreams. But her life was not easy. Every day felt like a battle. She worked in a small store, earning just enough to survive. Her mother was sick, and her father had passed away when she was a child. Still, she smiled every morning and whispered, "Everything will be okay." But deep inside, Lena was tired. She waited for someone to notice her pain. Someone to say, "I'll help you, I'm here." When her friends saw her struggling, they said, "Stay strong," and walked away. When her boss shouted at her, no one defended her. At night, she cried quietly, wishing for someone to come and save her. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Nothing changed. Life stayed heavy, cold, and unfair. She started to believe that maybe she was truly alone. One rainy night, Lena sat by her window. She looked at the dark sky and whispered, "God, why is no one helping me?" Her tears fell like the rain outside. And then something happened inside her. A small voice spoke in her heart. It said, "Lena, stop waiting. You are the one who can change this." She sat up, surprised by her own thoughts. For a moment, she was silent. Then she said to herself, "Maybe I've been waiting for help that will never come." She took a deep breath and whispered, "Maybe I need to help myself." The next morning, she woke up earlier than usual. She made breakfast for her mother, cleaned the house, and went to work with new energy. Something inside her had shifted. She was tired of waiting. At work, she started to learn new things. She watched tutorials on her phone during lunch breaks. She learned about design, marketing, and online business. After work, she practiced on an old laptop her uncle had given her. It was slow, but she didn't care. For the first time, she was building something for herself. Her friends laughed at her. They said, "You're wasting your time. You're not rich. You're not special." But Lena didn't stop. She had already spent too long waiting. Every night, she worked for hours. She created simple designs, shared them online, and slowly started getting small clients. Each small success gave her hope and strength. Months passed, and Lena's online work grew. She started earning more money than from her store job. She saved little by little and dreamed of starting her own small business. Finally, 1 year later, she left her job. She opened her own online store selling handmade products and designs. It wasn't easy, but this time, she wasn't afraid. She remembered all the nights she cried for help. She remembered the silence. No one came. But now she understood. that silence pushed her to grow. One evening, a young girl from her neighborhood messaged her. She wrote, "Lena, your story gives me hope. I want to be strong like you." Lena smiled and replied, "You already are. You just need to believe it." She realized that being alone had taught her something powerful. When no one comes to save you, you learn to become your own hero. And when you save yourself, you never lose that strength again. Years later, Lena's business became a success. She helped other women learn skills and start their own projects. She told them, "Don't wait for a hero. Be your own." People asked her, "What changed your life?" She smiled and said, "The moment I stopped waiting and started doing." Her words inspired everyone who heard them. That night, as she looked out her window again, she remembered that rainy evening, the one when she cried and prayed for help. Now she whispered, "Thank you, God, because no one came." Because if someone had saved her, she would never have learned her own strength. She would never have discovered her courage, her patience, her power. And she would never have become the woman she was meant to be.